Hey, Martyn, a couple of cases that are now emerging, and Christians, hostility because of their religious beliefs. Let's touch on those. What sort of things have emerged?
Well, there's a couple of cases at the moment. The most grievous one to me, I think, is the case of a Victorian police officer who has been working for the Victorian police force for well over 30 years. And he posted some things on Facebook which were taken as disparaging to the LGBT community. One post was highlighting the hypocrisy of not allowing an Anzac Day parade, but allowing the Pride parade to go ahead during the times of COVID. And another one was him objecting to LGBT activism in schools. And he did so in quite strong terms, saying that it upsets him to see this stuff being forced on children. And as a result of those posts on his private Facebook account, the Victoria Police have summarily dismissed him for gross misconduct. And he's a strong Catholic man. He's got a strong religious background. But more than that, he has well over 30 years of absolutely impeccable service to the Victorian Police. I think it highlights something. I was reflecting to myself, I was thinking, what if this police officer had gone on social media and said, I'm an atheist and actually I hate religion. And I think that Christians are quite crazy, and I think that Christians are responsible for a lot of the suffering and pain in the world. Is he going to be summarily dismissed from the police force for saying that when he has well over 30 years of impeccable service? Of course he's not going to be. And so there is a need here for, I think, further legal protections around religious discrimination. In Victoria, that police officer may have a leg to stand on legally. But in New South Wales, if the same thing were to happen, he probably wouldn't, because there's no protection for religious discrimination in the state of New South Wales. And that's why the other case, which is a New South Wales case, a gentleman who owns a quick copy printing shop, he had some gay activists come to him and ask him to print some flyers for them to distribute in relation to the upcoming Mardi Gras and gay pride events in Sydney. And he simply said, look, I ask for your respect in this matter, but I can't print those flyers. It's against my religious beliefs. Now, again, here's a guy who could be hung out to dry by activists. And again, he has no protection for his religion in the state of New South Wales. And that's why we're calling on the Perrottet government in New South Wales and the opposition, Labor, led by Chris Minns, to look seriously at a religious discrimination bill or religious discrimination reforms in the state of New South Wales, because unbelievably, there is no protection in relation to religious discrimination in the state of New South Wales at all. And it really is alone among all the states in that regard.
Well, we might look forward to perhaps someone asking the Premier and the opposition leader a question at a couple of forums that are coming up a little later on this week.